Hey everybody, this is Dave here from Band of Badgers. Here's our next one. This is what's in the box. This is the One Ring, the core rulebook, just as it says on the screen over there. Now, check up here for a link to come up. You'll see a review. We've already done a what's in the box of our starter set edition. But this is the core rulebook. This is available right now for pre-order. Right now, as I'm doing this, this is February 2022. It is available for pre-order. It's around £40 for this edition from freeleaguepublishing.com. Okay, now this is a beautiful edition. It's got, I mean, first of all, look at the artwork. If you're not a fan of Lord of the Rings, turn off now. You're not going to like this. This is all about Lord of the Rings, the One Ring. And the One Ring, this edition, is set within the 50-year gap between the Hobbit trilogy, when that kind of finishes, and the start of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So you've got plenty of room to play with. Now, in the starter set edition, there are 5 basic adventures aimed at a few hobbits, and you get the pre-gen characters. This core rules edition allows you to create other types of characters, and we'll take you through what that is. But let's have just a closer look at the book. Here we go, The One Ring, Role-Playing in the World of the Lord of the Rings by Free League Publishing. Now, it's quite a thick book. It's probably about an inch. You have, I haven't cracked this open properly yet, but you have nearly 240 pages in here of just content. Okay, but it has like it's a matte finish. It has like this texture to it, which if I bring it up to the camera, there you go. You can kind of see the texture on that. It is really, really nice. All of the Free League books have all been fantastic designs, high quality. I can't give them nothing but praise for the quality of the stuff on there, especially for the price. I mentioned this about £40, and the starter set, which has a breakdown edition of this core rulebook inside, is retailing for about £35. Again, currently pre-order. But hey, if you're watching this on YouTube and it's 6 months from now, you can probably already get it. Now, here we go. So the back of the book, we have a breakdown of contents, and of course, 3 rings for the elven kings under the sky, 7 for the dwarf lords in the halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne, in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. Ooh, I got all goosebumpy. That's the first time I've read it. Now, all I've done at the moment is just take the wrapping off, because the wrapping was giving the lights loads of glare, messing with the cameras. So I haven't cracked it open, but of course it does have that new book smell. I just had this right under my nose. Right, so what do? Enter the world of Middle-earth with One Ring, the official tabletop role-playing game based on the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, designed specifically to evoke the atmosphere of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. The game contains rules for creating heroes and sending them off on adventures to a land threatened by the growing shadow. This beautifully illustrated full-colour hardcover manual presents Middle-earth as it was 20 years after Bilbo Baggins's remarkable disappearance and unexpected return. Oh, okay. So, it says 20 years, and it says 50 years here. The great events narrated in The Lord of the Rings are still 50 years away, leaving plenty of room to narrate stories worthy of an epic. Now in this second edition, the One Ring comes with updated and revised rules, a new visual style, which is absolutely gorgeous, and a focus on the land of Eriador, the lone lands west of the Misty Mountains. Among its key features are: we have rules for travelling across the land, journey, facing foes, combat, and meeting the personalities of Middle-earth, council. Thorough advice for the loremaster, that's me, on how to bring Middle-earth to life, including rules for magical treasure, the shadow, and the Eye of Mordor. In-depth information on 6 patrons, individuals sponsoring the adventures of the player heroes, including Bilbo Baggins and Gandalf the Grey. I didn't know Gandalf was featured in that, so that's pretty interesting. A bestiary containing a spread of adversaries, from lowly orc soldiers and highway robbers to monstrous cave trolls and barrow wights. Rules to create your very own nameless things, unknowable beings from the dark corners of the world. A complete landmark adventure, the Star of the Mist, with extra support for new lore masters in the form of tutorial advice throughout. Oh, okay, I didn't know it came with an adventure, Star of the Mist. We have to have a proper look at that then. I just thought it was the starter box. The starter box is absolutely brilliant. Do check out the other video. But here I've not cracked this open yet. I don't know if you can hear that. It has the new book cracking smell. Smells like crack. Cracking smell. There we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is amazing. That is beautiful. This is in the starter set. You get this map in full color. This is just like the poster maps of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. This is great. So this is Misty Mountains over here, which is what you normally see in the middle of the maps when you see Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. That's what you normally see. So, for example, Isengard is down here, Moria is here. So this is usually in the middle of the map. So it mentioned we're going west. Here's the Shire, slap in the middle, and then you have everything else, and the Great Sea. Beligare, Minhiriath. This is where we start pronouncing all the names wrong. If you watch any of our live shows, you know I am absolutely hopeless with names. But that's really nice. And one of the things is that if you check out Free League, their merch sections on their store, they do hoodies and t-shirts and things, but they also do poster prints. And I really want them to do this because this is nice. This is really, really nice. Lots of the artwork there. The paper's quite thick. It's very nice quality. Almost, I don't know, gallery paper. It's very thick. Really nice. And in majority of the most recent books, this is the layout. It's kind of they've adapted this over time. But let's move the camera in so you can see it properly. So you can see the writing here. All right, here we go. So breaking down into chapters, and I love all the red fillings. Look, and this one is a slightly different. They didn't have this in the starter set. This is nice. Look, you got the Elven runes there. So it's about 230 pages. Chapter 1, prologue. Chapter 2, action resolution. Chapter 3, adventurers. Sorry. Chapter 4, characteristics. 5, valor and wisdom. Chapter 6, adventuring phases. 7 is fellowship phases. 8 is the lore master, which is quite a big section. Okay, so bear that in mind, lore masters. Chapter 9, the world, which starts at the Shire. And again, if you get the starter set, you get a whole document about the Shire, a whole breakdown of all the areas, and then you've got the appendix. Okay, so there's bits and pieces, lots of content, as you can see. Now, I'm not going to go in too in depth in this. This is my first look, but we will come back and do videos again about how you create characters, how you do combat, what are the fellowship phases and adventuring phases. We'll break those down into smaller videos. This is literally for me to be nosy and have this first look. I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. It is edge to edge. Let's try and position the camera there so you can get the full feel for this book. It is gorgeous, as you can see. And I think we've got this artwork on the right hand side here. So this is so nice. Each chapter is broken down with a picture. Here we have a letter from Gandalf. There you go. If you want to pause it, you can read it. I'm not going to read it. There we go. But look at this. I mean, how really nicely presented. All of the Free League books are absolutely gorgeous. What have we got? Adventuring in the Third Age. How are you playing the game? The board is set. The pieces are moving. Shadow of the Past. So you have a breakdown, year by year breakdown. Let's get into that. There we go. 2941, 2942. Wow. Okay, so that's yeah. I do love these. I do love these books. I'm getting stuck into reading it. I just wanted to have a quick flick through. Look at that artwork. Look at that. It's just like pencil sketches. Well, again, it's kind of based on Bilbo's book, really. The sketches and things. That is so... Oh, I just realised, look, there's a rune there. I've never noticed that. Is that in the film? Oh, it's on the dice. Again, starter set comes with a set of dice. They are... check out the video. You'll see they're white dice. You've got this red leaf kind of trailing around it. And you have an eye on the one. Sauron's eye, I believe. And then you have an elven rune for the top number. It comes with 2d12s and 4 or 6d6. Structure of the game. Breakdown again. Lovely artwork. Look, the ogres. That's nice. How to make rolls, breaking it down. Everything is really kind of chunked up into small bits, small bites. This is not a kind of heavy textbook in any way. These are really, really nice. So again, I'm just having a quick first look. Oh yeah, look. One of the best things I like about Free League is their bookmark ribbons. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love these, and I do use them. We'll come back to that. The only thing is, I wish they came with 2, because quite often, as a game master or now a lore master, you might have a bestiary page or the main encounter, and then some quick reference rules like conditions, that kind of thing, in there. So I just noticed what that was. Look. So that's why I like them. Breakdown of the character sheet. So in the starter set, you get a number of pre-gen characters, but in this book, I believe you get a blank one you can copy. Now, it doesn't detach, it doesn't come out of the book, but if you go to the Free League website, you can download blank copies for you to print at your leisure. And look at that. There we go, look. Great artwork. Beautiful paintings. Adventurers, heroic cultures. Lots. Again, look. Is that a dragon or a drake? There's a hobbit climbing a wall. Beautiful artwork. Again, I can't say enough about the quality of the paper. This is nice. So these are, I guess, the kind of the races when you're choosing your character. So the Bardings, there we go. The Bardings are Northmen of noble origins, hailing from Wilderland, far off to the east. They rebuilt their city of Dale from its ashes after the slaying of the dragon Smaug. And they earned a new prosperity trading with nearby kingdoms of elves and dwarves. Okay. The dwarves of Durin's folk. The dwarves are an ancient and proud folk whose customs and traditions are mostly unknown to outsiders. Wow. So you kind of get, if you're used to games like D&D, Pathfinder, you pick your race. Your race has the various kind of preset areas, if you like. And that's it. You've got those 2 pages. They've even got an example of a few names you can use, male and female. And that's it. That's all you need. Look, just 2 pages of basically A4. A double page spread tells you everything you need to know about your chosen race. Elves. These are the Elves of Lindon. Fair folk of Eriador have dwelt in the Westlands since before the drowning of Beliarand. They are members of the Firstborn, displaying a wisdom beyond the reach of men. Wow. Very nice. Hobbits. We all know hobbits. Hobbits are small and merry folk. Fantastic. The men of Bree. Okay, the inhabitants of the Bree land and its 4 villages lying about Bree Hill are the descendants of the ancient people that first dwelt in the region known today as Eriador. Okay, then we got Rangers of the... is our ribbon. Rangers of the North. The Rangers of the North are a secret people, severely diminished in number with the passing of 1,000 years. They wander in disguise among the ruins of what was once their kingdom of Arnor. tirelessly patrolling its many paths and roads. Just because I'm always a fan of rangers in both D&D and Pathfinder, I'd end up playing that one. If I ever get a chance to play, that is. I'm always the GM. So you got callings. So you can be a captain, champion. What we got? Messenger, scholar, treasure hunter. That's cool. Warden. How you do experience. Look at this. So this is your starting gear. Here's a breakdown of the basic weapons, if you like. Now, in the starter set, I mentioned the starter set quite a lot. It's great value for money. Check it out. It's around £35. This core rulebook is £40. The starter set, you get a breakdown of all these things. And one of the things you get is a deck of cards with all the weapons and armor, just for reference purposes. Just so and you can give those to your players, just so they don't have to keep referring to the book. Which is why I mentioned having like 1 or 2 ribbons, or 2 or 3 ribbons would be better. Basic breakdown tables. We know what, if you're a fan of role-playing books, you know what these are. All the breakdown of damage, what you need to roll. Traveling gear, useful items. Hobbit ponies, full-size ponies. Starting reward, virtues. We'll have to have a look at that one. We've got starting virtues, confidence, dour-handed, hardiness, mastery, nimbleness, and prowess. You can have a patron. And it did say one of them can be Bilbo Baggins, and he is here. He's listed as a treasure hunter and a scholar. Oh, favoured callings. There we go. Gandalf the Grey, messenger, captain. Agenda. Gandalf, warn the free peoples, inspire them into action. So again, great artwork. If anyone knows, here we go. If anyone can translate that for me, please let me know. Put it in the comments below in YouTube. Thank you. There is lots here. I mean, we're barely 50 pages in. There is a lot of content, but as I said, it's all chunked up into really nice pieces, and blown away with this artwork. Okay, so we've got a list of skills. It looks like we've got the usual ones. Skill list: strength or athletics, awareness, hunting, song, craft, battle, lore, scan, stealth, travel, persuade. It all seems to be there. We've got a description of each one. Combat proficiencies, distinctive features. Oh, there we go. Look at that artwork. Endurance and hope. Hope is an interesting one. Again, you get to explore the area and check out these ruins. Resting, miserable. Recovering hope. Here we go. Hope. Hope is a hero's reserve of spiritual fortitude and positivity. During play, players can spend hope to gain a hope bonus on any die roll or to trigger the effects of certain cultural virtues. Ooh. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. 3D games don't necessarily use a D20 system, and this uses D6 and D12. So I'm really looking forward to kind of getting into this. We're going to be playing this offline first, just so we get into the swing of it, and then we will bring this to a short campaign online. Now, it did mention on the back, wasn't it, the Mist, Star of the Mist. Okay. So it's got a few samplings there. So we'll have a look at that, and that's probably something that we'll end up playing. We will be playing the starter set box at some point though, which has 5 short adventures based within the Shire. Oh look, Ghost Armies, Virtues of the Elves, very very nice. Virtues of Hobbits, Virtues of the Men of Bree. Really nice. I love all these indents and just these little pieces like this make it really nice. And these are beautiful. We picked these up on. These are also in the starter set. So these are different ones. It's different per chapter. Just noticed that. So they are different designs. A lot of design goes into their books. Not just the covers, the artwork, the paintings. The layout design is broken down. So it's easy to chunk up this information, to store it, or at least for easy reference as well. The guys at Free League really know how to make games. I am a big fan. Oh, breakdown of the map. Wolves for traveling in one ring assume that the company is trying to reach a specific destination. If the company must visit a number of different locations, reaching each of them must be considered as a separate journey. You might not be able to see that, but it says there and back again. I love all those kind of... It's not an Easter egg. It's just the same, but obviously we've picked it up from the films and the books. It's really, really nice. Oh, is this... What is this? Is this a different type of... Oh, this must be something you can download. This is not in the starter set, but look, this is for your company, your journey log, and you can map out. That's really nice. Look, it's got a hex map, so you can draw your own thing, events that you went through, write your journal. Okay, that's I'm going to have some fun with. Oh, wow, look at that. We got some random event journey events table, so a randomizer. Just to kind of give you an idea. So I mentioned the dice. The dice come with the eye, as your natural one, or it comes with the rune, okay, as the high number. So that would be the 12. So yeah, it says 1 there, so I'm not sure. Terrible misfortune. If the roll fails, the target is wounded. On a 1, if the roll fails, everyone in the company gains 1 shadow point of dread. But there is no 1 because it's an eye, unless I've misplaced that. But if you roll the rune, joyful sight. If the roll succeeds, everyone in the company regains 1 hope. Really nice. So I think the combat and items like that could be quite nice and varied, I'd imagine. How a fellowship phase works. Sometimes I'm going quiet. I'm just reading this and being stunned by the artwork. It's all... Ooh, hello. Do we see? That's really nice. Look, just try and frame that for you. So we have a hobbit looking at a ring. We know who that is. And then we have someone climbing down the mountain there, or the hill range. Hey, Gollum. Oh, master, that's so running the game. So you got a whole section. This section is big. So this would be interesting to have a proper read. And as I mentioned, we'll be doing more in-depth videos as we go through. The Lore Master as narrator. Cool. Again, I'm trying to flick through as quick as I can, but it's just so gorgeous. I want to show you every page. Look, a few spiked heads there. I don't know if that's... No, I think that's a statue. I was going to say, I'm not sure if that was a ghost. Lore Master characters. Oh, that's just... Okay, hints on running your NPCs. The shadow. Ooh, will the shadow catch up? Oh, there he is again. We've got him. And the ring. Probably looks worse there, doesn't he? Looks more scary. If he was like that in the film. Ooh. There's your 9. Just had to quickly count then. Here's your 9. The 9 kings. Look at that artwork though. I want to just look at this artwork. Look. That is so nice. Really, really nice. Are they going to tell us more information about them? Do we get to fight them somehow? Do we get to face them? Evil men. Because at this point, are they alive or are they dead? He must be dead at this point. Yeah, these are different ones. Can't be. Must be the same. There we go. Orcs. Orcs of the north. So is this a bestiary? Oh, okay, yeah. So encounters, right. Evil men, orcs, trolls, Ooh, that's looking nasty. So you've got a breakdown of Goblin Archer, Orc Guard, Orc Soldier, Orc Chieftain. And just to kind of give you a view on their stats, here's an Orc Guard. Attribute 4, Endurance, Might, Hate, Parry, and Armor. Combat proficiencies, Scimitar, and a Spear. Strong and Vigilant. Trolls, Cave Trolls, Stone Trolls, Robber Trolls, Stone Troll Robber, Stone Troll Chief, Undead, Wraiths, Wights, Marsh Dwellers, Wolves, Werewolves, Hounds of Sauron, the Wargs. I got Wargs in here as well. Treasure. Looks like we've got some random roll tables as well. Those could all be quite interesting. And how to make your own treasures. Famous weapons and armor. Very nice. Choose your craftsman. Elven, Dwarven, Numenorian. Bane weapons. Now what is this? In addition to possibly being more effective against the types of creatures they were crafted to defeat, Bane weapons are destructive to elements connected to creatures that are the object of the Bane and would immediately be recognized as such by them. Ooh. I just noted it did say over there the other text it says is giant spiders, and I hate giant spiders. Oh, what is? Ooh. Now, whose treasure hoard is that, do you think? And who is the skeleton? I can't remember. Not in the film. I can't. Well, they were some dwarven bodies. He doesn't look dwarven. Cursed items. Hello. Ooh, the Eye of Mordor. The Twilight of the Third Age. Where's the door? This is nice. Look, you got so. If you can see that. That looks cool. Exploring some ruins. Do you think that's there as a warning? I think so. And here it comes. The Hunt. Examples of Revelation episodes. Okay. I'm so looking for I'm so looking forward to doing this. Eriador. Forgotten Hamlet. It's just a breakdown of just the areas. The again, starter set has a breakdown of the Shire. This has a breakdown of a slightly bigger area, I think. Travelling to Chatwood. There we go, from Bree. Orc Ambush. Ruins along the Greenway. Ruins and broken stones. Random encounter tables. We've got some encounters there. Agmar. Troll Shores. Blue Mountains. The Gulf of Loon. So this is, again, far left, far west of the main map that we saw. Let's have a look. Let's compare. Yeah, there we go. So you look at that one, and then you look at the big one. There it is. So that's just that section there. Gorgeous. Adventuring in Middle Earth. Now, I just want to check the contents. That was Star of Mist. Okay, so we're getting close. We're getting close to the adventure. We'll just run through it quickly. I'll try. Hopefully, there's no spoilers. Patrons. So a little bit of background on each one. There's Bilbo. Hey. Sir Dan. We have Gandalf, of course. There he is, smoking his pipe. Here we've got Gilrayan. We have landmarks. The Star of the Mist. Okay, so this is a mini adventure, or an adventure. It's an adventure. So let's have a quick flick through. Tutorial, center obstacles, chambers, dwarven gate, journey events. Let's see. There was once a fortified town in the foothills of the southern arid Lewin, in what was the kingdom of Arthedain. It had been built above an abandoned dwarven city, an underground complex extending for miles into the roots of the mountains. So, I was just reading this one as well. Look, there you go. There's an ancient tower in the easternmost foothills of the southern arid Lewin, what remains of a powerful castle from the time of the kings. Wanderers speak of an eerie blue light that sometimes can be seen even from Sarn Ford, like a star shining above the river mists. No one goes there, and recently people have started to disappear in its vicinity. Ooh, I want to play. I want to play. Oh, okay, yeah, so you get some basic maps. There you go. Now, what they haven't... I mean, the fact that you've got 5 small adventures in the starter set. You've got an adventure here for other characters. So the starter set, you're based on pre-gen... You don't have to use them, but there's pre-gen hobbits available. Then you've got this one. That must mean, at some point, Free League will announce an official, proper adventure. Hopefully one of their fancy alien box sets in that kind of style. But yeah, I mean, look at these. Who does not want to? Who wouldn't want to explore these areas? There it is, the Tower of the Star. Wow. I was just reading this one. There we go. There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world. There is so... Again, even if you're not into role-playing games, if you're just a collector, if you're just a fan of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, you are going to love reading this. Just reading it with all the extra tidbits. It's not exactly Easter eggs. It's just information from the world and from the stories from that time period. So you got full breakdown, index, and here is your. It's not perforated or anything. It is just a. Oh no, it's different. So, okay. So this is the character sheet. Now on the other side is that page that we saw earlier, but the ones you get in the starter set has a character breakdown. So if you want to play Bilbo, you get the stats. It's already kind of pre-filled in for you. But on the flip side, you get a breakdown of who Bilbo is, his personality, and a little picture as well. So actually, when you download your character sheet, you're going to get your main character sheet, and you're going to get that kind of here is the company, your personal journey log, and an area for you to do maps. And I just noticed as we kind of flick through that the reason this bit is handy is because there's another map at the back of the book. This is it, we made it, the last page, which is a hex map. So you can literally travel from square to square to square, hex to hex to hex. And just on the key there, you've got free lands, wildlands, darklands, impossible terrain, and perilous area. So here we go. I mean, look, not much of it is free, is it? If green is free, look at this. Everyone's just going to go straight over to here. We've got Moria, got Isengard. You want to see how far they can go. Oh, I wonder if that's possible. Maybe you get to, yeah, who knows? Who knows what amazing stories they're going to end up publishing. I am here for the entire ride on this one. This is amazing. Thank you to Free League for producing wonderful books. That is it. As I said, you can pick this up now at freeleaguepublishing.com. The link is just there, look. Not a link, but the text, the web address, blah, 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 blah. So do go and check this out. If you like this video, please do subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll be having more of these coming out as and when they do. And we've got one more thing to show you, but I'm going to leave that for another day. So I do hope you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments below if you want to see more. And until then, be safe and be well. Bye bye.